Thank y'all for coming on in to see about me. You see, I put my good glasses on so I could see you. Hey. And I see September feeling good to y'all because y'all energy. I came to tell y'all we're going to have a great show today. But again, I feel it in your energy. You heard that? Listen, today we got Gwen Stefani and Niall Horan on the show today. I am so excited to have them. They're some of my Voice family. I used to be on The Voice. Anybody watch me on The Voice back in the day? Well, when I was on The Voice, baby, I would take that shoe off. Anybody remember I used to take that shoe off and throw it on across the room? Now, if you didn't know, that's a compliment. No, y'all ain't know that? Okay, because they was like, and then when I would start to sing and perform, guess what people started doing to me? Throwing the shoes. I couldn't be mad because I taught it to them, right? But that was a lot of fun because one time I was singing at an audition and the judges started throwing stuff at me. So I decided, okay, well, I'm on The Voice, and it just hit my spirit. I don't even know when the shoe gonna come off and when it's gonna go flying across the room. But I say that to say, if you catch a shoe, baby, that is the biggest compliment I could ever give you. All right? And I love all the coaches from The Voice. They've become my family. Like, I feel like Gwen Stefani is like my cousin or something because she's married to one of my favorite people, Blake Shelton. There go my buddy Blake. How we became buddies when I was on The Voice, my first week. He's like, what's up, sis? I said, what's up? How you doing? And then he's like, you sound like me. I said, no, you sound like me. And we realized we had similar accents. I'm from Chicago, but people always be like, in Chicago, be like, where you from? I be like, I'm from Chicago, where you from? They like, no, you don't sound like you from no Chicago. That's how Blake did me. Let me tell you something else Blake did. When I was on The Voice, so like I'll tell everybody, I got my son and like 8 of his cousins or whatever, and we're riding to work, going to The Voice, to the show, and the boys asked me about how much it costs to have a goat or some type of animal. And I was like, Blake, he's the perfect person to ask. So they get to set, child, while we walk away with a whole goat. Do you know Blake sent a goat all the way to Chicago? And we named him Prancer. You see Prancer? Oh my God, that was my baby. And me and Prancer sit on the bus stop and wait for little David to get off the bus. That's Prancer, and Blake gave us that. So that's our bonding family member right there, Mr. Prancer. Now I can't leave that on Niall. Now Niall is coming on the show too with Gwen. Yes. We gotta see his old baby picture. Pull it on up for us. He good and grown now, but look at him as a baby. Look at that. Let's see him now, y'all. Oh, I could see him inside him. Y'all want to see some more Virgo babies? Because I love the babies. Let's guess. Let's see. Who we got? Who is that? We all know who that is. It's only one Beyonce, y'all. That's Beyonce, right? Right? Of course it is. And she had a birthday. She had a birthday recently, too, and I went to go see her in concert, getting my best life. We turned 42 together. She got me by 8 days, but that's all right. Okay, who's next? Let's see who else we got. Y'all got to help me with this one. Who is that? We all lost. Bibi? That's Bibi Rex. Let me see her grown. That's Bibi. All right, let's see. You got another baby? Find me. Listen, I got a little secret to tell you. My sister is out here in the audience. Raise your hand, Juju. This is a fun story. I have to share this. If you type in my baby picture, we couldn't find mine. So the real baby on the picture you see is her. Next time, I'm gonna show it to y'all. I had to slip that in there, y'all, but that's a fun. But that's me at my 11th birthday. Right there, I won't forget it. Little baby Jennifer. And I used to say, Mama, braid my hair long, because I didn't have any. Okay. All right, y'all, one more. Ooh. That almost looked like Luther Vandross. Who y'all think that is?
Ruben Sutton.
Who you say? Ruben Sutton. You know me and Ruben got the same birthday, though. I think Billy Porter. Am I right? It's Billy Porter! Listen, all these babies are cute, but as Juju used to say, you are who you are, even when you're a little kid, you just grow up and be a bigger version. I could see Billy Porter inside of Billy Porter. Y'all don't see Billy Porter? He just looked like he was just really preaching the whole sermon back then. Speaking of babies, you know, Huggies believes babies of all shapes and sizes deserves to be comfortable. The brand released its first ever book to celebrate all the squishy baby booties out there. Whether you've got an avocado butt or a jiggly jelly butt, Huggies got you, baby. Yes, they do. A portion of all proceeds of Alpha Butt book go to the National Diaper Bank Network, which helps families in need provide essentials for their babies. You can pick up a copy, yes. You can pick up a copy of this book everywhere books are sold, and everyone in the audience is getting a copy. Yes! Here we go. We'll be right back. Our first guests are two of the biggest stars in music. They're also coaches on the new season of The Voice. Give it up for Gwen Stefani and Niall Horan. Do you feel the love? Thank y'all so
Thanks for having us.
much for being here.
Good to be.
Now, first of all, Gwen, you always look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Always.
It's any excuse to try to dress up for you.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm like, okay.
You didn't just waste the beach. You just see everything. Can I see the nails?
Oh, yeah.
Nail, give me 1 second now. Do y'all see these nails? I
Well,
thought
look
I
at
was
me,
doing
yours.
I'm not showing mine.
Your
Do you
nails
see
look
that?
pretty good too. Wow.
Baby, let me see your nails.
No, you don't want to see them.
Okay, you shy though. You got your chain. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm so happy to have you here.
I was trying to think if we'd bumped into each other along the way. I don't think we have.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Maybe in the UK once, maybe.
I think maybe once. But I'm glad we finally met here
Yeah.
at the happy place.
Exactly, at the happy place.
Because I'm happy about it, baby. Oh my God. Gwen, do you remember when we first met?
I do remember. You were on The Voice with my husband, Blake Shelton, right?
Yes,
that was
yes, I was.
Yes.
And for you, like you have always been a huge fan
Yeah.
of Gwen's now.
What?
Yeah.
What was it like?
Liar.
You didn't know this?
She knows right well. She's too, this one, what I've noticed working with her is she's way too modest.
Do you two have a similar taste as coaches when you're picking your contestants?
Yeah, I think
I think we do, yeah.
We've had quite a lot of battles in the blinds for artists. She won quite a lot.
I was going to
come
ask
on,
who won
shut
the
up.
most.
I'd lose every time because all these girls come out and are like, Niall, look
So
at
you
his
hypnotized
eyes.
them.
Oh my God, he's so cute. And then next thing you know, I'm a loser, so.
We all feel so sorry for you, Gwen.
Oh my goodness. Now, because, you know, we know Blake was like the king of the voice, and y'all got a bond going on,
Yeah.
and apparently y'all got so close, people think y'all look alike.
Do they?
So do you think that's a part of
You
it?
could be his son, our son.
Do you think they
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the weird stepson, yeah.
Look at that. Oh
there.
my gosh, that's cute. That's a
We
cute.
actually do, yeah.
That is
Minus
a
a
cute
few-
explosion.
Minus a few grey hairs. I think I'm doing all right. I'll take that, by the way.
Yeah?
No, I got on very well with Blake. I met him like the day before we started shooting the blinds.
Mm-hmm.
We went for a drink the day before. I sat down with him for 5 minutes. I was like, this is my guy. I'm sticking with him. They put me sat next to him for the whole season. We had such a laugh. Like, what you see with Blake is what you get. On camera, off camera, he's just that guy. He's just
He is.
the nicest guy in the world. Loves what he loves and just has a great time doing everything. He's just the best.
I'm gonna stick with him too. I think.
Yeah, I think you
too.
should.
Yeah.
I think
But he
that
has the most amazing wife in the world, too, though. So, but I heard you could do some impressions of him.
I don't know if I could do I could do a southern accent.
Oh, you can. Let's hear that. Let me test it
This
out.
is my wife, Gwen Stefani. I would love you to be on my team.
Oh my God!
You know, my friend Jennifer over here, she's got
Get a little louder than that. Get a little louder. Blake be loud.
I love Jennifer.
There you go.
You can be on my team.
That's right. What you think of that?
I love this guy. I love Blake. I love the voice. It's been so much fun. So much fun.
I gotta ask you though, like, what do you look for? Because I know you come from like a show of talent, you know, kind of like The Voice, and so do I. So as like a coach, when I would look at the show, I would obviously understand what it's like being in the contestants' shoes. I'd imagine it's the same for you.
Yeah.
Gwen, what do you look for when you're looking, you know, for the team on the show?
I think over the time that I've been there, I used to get so like nervous, never doing TV and all this stuff, and I just kind of flow, free flow, and not really think until I'm in the moment and just let the heart read it. And I think that that's like the best way to be, because then you can just be, because it is a reality show. You truly want to try to just be who you are and be honest and help these people. And if I just sink into like reality, then in the moment, then it seems to be the best way. But you know what's weird about you, besides the fact that you're Jennifer? I was gonna say, I forgot that you were on that show, because you have done so much like since then. Like
don't take that
I'm like, it's crazy.
Thank you.
I literally was, they were like backstage, they reminded me, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Because I mean, you have done so much since there that I just forgot. Like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and thank y'all for supporting me and being a part of that dream and inspiring me and for being here. Will you stick around?
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back with Gwen and now. Okay, listen, before we get any further, Gwen, did you know Blake sent me and my son a goat? Did you help him pick it out?
I did not pick it out, but I did know about it, and we would watch all the videos that you would be sending us of your son, like in the kitchen with the goat, like it was just part of the family and not a goat, but just an animal living in your home. So it was very cool.
That's the most.
You're right about that.
That's the most Blake thing that anyone like he could ever do.
It is, and he told me, he said, "You more hillbilly than me. You got the goat sitting at the table." I do. I love my animals. They like sitting at the table.
That's so funny.
That's a
cute.
Jennifer thing to do. But tell us about the new season of The Voice.
What should we say? I mean,
It's really fun, first of all.
It's been really, really fun, and it's been, I mean, this is gonna sound like kind of like redundant, but the talent this season, but for really, like for real, like we just did knockouts, right? And it was, there were tears, there was like, it was so good. There were so many good people that you start to be humbled yourself. Like, oh my God, I have a concert on Saturday. Like, I better get I'm not, like, these people are so amazing. You're just, it's mind blowing.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
What is it like having Reba as a coach? What is she like?
That's been so good. Once you get your head around the fact that it's Reba
Right?
McEntire, the queen of country, you know, Blake's seat became vacant, and then the Queen of Country stepped into it, which is not a bad one.
Right?
And then once you get your head around that,
Yes.
she's just the nicest person of all time, isn't she? She's so modest and humble and lovely. And then she starts to sing.
Did you sing with her yet?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we just got
We
to,
just did.
actually.
In the coach's performance, we recorded it.
It feels surreal when you look over and you see her there, because she's just such an icon, and it's like,
Right.
that's her. Like, I'm next to her, and that voice is coming out, and we're doing this. It was just pretty like a surreal moment, you know? More than beyond a bucket list, because it's like you just never would think that would happen in your life. It was really cool.
Exactly.
That is awesome. Because she came on the show, and I was sitting here just like that. Like,
Yeah, right?
I've seen that clip,
Lord,
actually.
that's Reba.
I've seen that.
Look, there we go right there. I was trying to keep my composure, y'all. What I love about it is how present she always is and just so full of love.
Yeah.
Like she just makes you feel welcome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny because she's actually from Oklahoma, which is like, now I'm a transplant because I married Blake. And it's just kind of interesting because she's like an Okie. And we went on a little like road trip in Oklahoma just recently with the boys. And we rolled up to some Dairy Queen and, you know, can we get an ice cream? And they're like, oh my God, it's my Shelton. And then it's like, and Blake's like doing this whole thing, get our blizzards or whatever. And then she's like, you should go over and see Reba's place. It's right around the corner. And then we went into some like thrift store and we went into the thrift store and there's like, you know, a framed picture of Reba and they're signed. And I was like, oh my God, there she is again. Then we went to some other like Italian restaurant and there was a framed picture of her all in one day. It was everywhere.
Was she the queen of country?
She's the queen of, right? Queen of Oklahoma as well.
In Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Gwen, I have to ask you. I want to know.
What?
How did you get your start? And then, do you style yourself or you got a stylist? Because you'll be dressed.
You're so sweet.
Every time I see you.
Well, I love getting dressed up. I mean, part of the reason I've done The Voice is so I can do glam. But I was in a band with my brother for like 9 years. Yeah.
Wow. So your brother was in this band and you started at 16, right?
16, yeah.
My brother is not in that picture, by the way, FYI, because we were in the band for 9 years, and then as soon as the first record, The Tragic Kingdom, came out, he basically was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice!
Fans everywhere.
Didn't like that one.
He didn't want to do all the traveling and all that, so he went on to be like an animator for The Simpsons and did all this other, he's an artist.
Oh, wow.
So, that's how we started. And, you know, it took like 9 years. We didn't ever think we were just doing it for like, you know, procrastination from going to school and like having a job. Like we just did it for fun. You know, I'd be like, Dad, can I have $5? I'm gonna go rent a mic at the like studio and like try to practice. He'd be like, $5, you know what I mean? And that's the good old days. I mean, sometimes I always say like, and you know, which one was better, the first 9 years or like after you get famous, because it was so great. Like there was, you know, Del Taco and finding like dimes at the bottom of the car to like try to get something to eat after rehearsals. And it was the good old days, you know?
And they're still great days.
Yes.
And right? Because you blessed us all. And now, so you started at 16 on the show similar to me, like X Factor. Did you ever think how far you would get?
No, it's crazy. Like I was literally from a town of about 25,000 people, smack bang in the middle of Ireland. Kind of one of those places that you can't wait to get out of, and then you get older and you want to go back more. But like, and then I just went on the show, and then they put the band together, and then a year later it was just nuts. It all just happened really fast. I was 16. I could barely tie my shoelaces. Never mind.
Oh my God, you're so
Like,
cute.
never mind being that size of a band. And then what happened afterwards is history, if you like. I don't know, whatever
And
it
it's
is, but
still
it's
going.
just crazy, yeah.
See, for me, I always say I hopped on the American Idol roller coaster and it's been running ever since. And now we sitting at the Jennifer Hudson show, baby. All right, we're gonna play a game when we come back. And we're back with Gwen and Niall. Since you guys are coaches on The Voice, we thought we'd have a little coaching challenge for the two of you today, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna pick 2 audience members and y'all are gonna coach them through a series of tasks. The only catch is that your teammates will be blindfolded.
Brilliant.
Y'all can handle that. All
I'm
right.
really good at orienteering.
The team that finishes the task first wins. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, where is Shelby and Alexandria? Yay! Side. Shelby, who's Shelby? Are you Shelby? You're with the lovely one. And Alexandria, you with Niall. Are you ready?
Are you ready for this?
Opportunity.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready to embarrass
Okay.
yourself on national television?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
We're gonna win.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Niall just doesn't know how to coach anyone, so this is gonna be perfect.
Well, that's a lie. Anybody watching the last season of The Voice will know that's a lie.
Okay, well, they talking their stuff, so bring out the blindfolds. Here we go. Let's see what we got. How are you? There go your blindfold. Yeah. Thank you. All right, and hers is purple. Okay, so I'm gonna step over here to my mark, and you guys, y'all get on y'all marks.
Yeah, where's my, nope.
Is everybody ready? Everyone sounds ready to me. Let's go!
Okay, we're going to spin around.
Spin around 3 times with the bat. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Woo! Okay, pick up the
Drop the bat.
Forward,
Drop the bat.
forward,
Okay, pick up
forward,
the
to the
drum-
left,
pick
to
up
the
the
left, to the
drumstick.
left.
Take to your right,
Pick up
to your
the
right. Pick up the
drumsticks.
drumstick. Back to the drum.
Drumsticks.
Right,
Yes,
excellent. Go
okay,
straight forward.
go forward,
Now weave through
forward,
the cones.
forward.
Shuffle to
And
your
then
right.
weave through these cones.
Shuffle to your
Weave
right.
through the
Up,
cones.
up,
Yeah,
forward,
don't touch them,
forward,
don't
forward,
touch them.
forward,
Woo!
forward,
Okay, to the left, right. Backwards.
Up here. You're gonna make a jingle about me. You're gonna make a jingle about me.
Niall, you the opposite of Niall.
Some kind of
Oh, yes,
about
lovely.
me.
Turn around.
Gwen,
Grab me here.
Yes. Okay, go.
You're gonna stop right here.
And now
I'm
we're
gonna give you
gonna-
this ball. You're gonna shoot a hoop. Straight line. Go.
Come on, Shell.
I mean,
Gwen, but you're still fabulous. And you are
Can you-
too, Shelby. You guys are amazing. You're going home with a pair of tickets to The Voice. Now, ain't nobody here at the Jennifer Hudson Show going home empty-handed. This is for you guys. But we don't believe. Listen, we don't believe in nobody going empty-handed here at the Jennifer Hudson Show. So y'all gonna get a ticket. Well, you don't get no ticket. She get the ticket. Cause you still a winner now, Shelby. You know that?
Yes.
Thank y'all for being here. That was amazing. Y'all could shoot the ball now, honey. We need a whole nother show. Watch The Voice tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC. Streams the next day on Peacock. You better watch it. We'll be right back. Y'all better choose. Our next guest is simply incredible. She's a bus driver who saved 37 children from a burning bus. Yes. Oh, and she did it all while being 8 months pregnant, y'all. Please welcome Imunek to the show. Come on out. First of all, you look beautiful.
Thank you. You do too.
Thank you. It is such an honor to have you here.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. You better sit in your glory because you deserve to. Okay? Yeah. Right? Now, Imunek, tell me how long you've been a bus driver.
Actually, just past a year in July. I love kids and I love driving, so I just was like, let me be a bus driver. And, you know, I didn't think I was gonna stick it out as long as I did, but once I got behind the road and met all my students, I just was like, oh yeah, I love this. This is me.
The kids make it worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're my babies. I love them.
And I'm sure you guys grew a bond, too.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely showed that love to them. Huh?
Thank you. Every day, they get on the bus, they're confiding in me. If I miss a day, bus driver, where you been at? Yeah, I love them.
They like your extension of babies, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
My babies before I had my second baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you was pregnant with the second baby
Yes.
when the whole incident happened, huh?
Yes,
But
I was doing it, yeah.
Thankfully, you were there,
Oh yeah, my baby.
right?
That's Karter.
That's Karter. Is
Yeah.
that your new baby?
No, that's Karter. He's one.
I was gonna ask what the new baby name is.
Karsen.
Carter and Karsen.
Yes.
Is their names?
Yes.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Can you tell us what happened that morning of the incident?
I was just driving. I do 2 different schools, so I completed the first school. Was on my way to the second school. Finished the route. I picked up every kid. Went to every stop. On our way to school, I was just driving. I was on 12th Street. I was on 12th Street and I got like this whiff of the smell. I was like, oh, something stinks. Oh, what's that smell? But I had my window open and I was like, oh, it's just probably a car next to me.
Yeah, like something in the air.
Yeah. So like, okay, just forget about it. And the smell gets stronger. My stomach starts to hurt.
It was that overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the smell like? It just stinks. Like, what is it? The smell got worse and worse. then it started smoking, like by my heater, radiator part.
Like in the front of the bus?
Right on the side of me. I'm like, oh, it's smoking. But once again, I didn't think it was the bus. I just thought it was...
You still didn't think it was
No,
the bus?
at this point, I thought it was cigarette smoke from another car because we were at a stoplight.
That's a strong cigarette smoke, don't you think?
I just didn't think it was the bus because I didn't ever think it was, I
Right.
was gonna have to go through nothing crazy. So I was just driving, then the smoke started to get thicker. So I'm like, oh no, this is not no
So at
cigarette.
this point, you're seeing the smoke?
Yeah, it's coming from like the vent. I'm like, okay, the bus is smoking. And I'm like down the street from the school. The school was on 21st Street. I was at the stoplight on 12th Street. So
it was the smoke or the smell of the smoke and the smell that said it's time to get out of here?
the both.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the smoke started to get thicker. Then it really was one of my students who was just like, bus driver, the bus is smoking. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let me just pull over.
It's time to go.
Yeah. So I pulled over and I radioed into dispatch like, my bus is smoking. And they're asking me questions, and as I'm trying to like respond to them, the smoke is just coming in my face. And I got up, I yelled at my students, I'm like, wake up, get up. If you have a sibling, get your sibling, let's go. We have to get off this bus.
And how long did that take to get them from off the bus to safety?
I mean, they listened very well. It was probably like a minute, maybe not even a minute, because I was kind of like yelling at them, like, get off the bus, get up.
In that case, it's time to yell.
Right. And once everybody was off, they lined up on the gate. I had to hurry up and run through the bus and double check to make sure I didn't
leave anybody.
Nobody sleeping or just they didn't get the memo that we have to get off this bus. So I just had to run through.
So how far were y'all away from the bus? Like when you got them off and you lined them up?
18th Street. So
ain't that something?
Yeah.
And saved every baby on that bus. Man, you're a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I stepped off literally. I turned around. My seat was burning.
Your seat?
Yeah, my seat was in flames. The radio, the heater, it was just all burning up. So I called 911, and we waited. They came in like maybe less than 5 minutes. I had a couple students trying to walk to school.
I would have walked too, but listen, I'm unique when we come back. We're back with School Bus Hero. I'm Unique, and joining us is her fiance, Shamar. Now, Shamar, tell us what happened to you.
In December that just passed, on one random morning, I woke up feeling weird, and I'm trying to factor out stuff, so I was about to go to the hospital, and I got in the shower. As I stepped out the shower, my left leg was limping. So I got on the couch, and I was talking to my mom. I was about to call 911, and my left leg stopped working, and my right leg stopped working. And then my hand stopped working, so I had to use Siri to call her while she was at work to come help me. And then I called 911, and they touched my leg, and I couldn't feel nothing. I felt real weird. So I got to the hospital, and they had to do an emergency surgery. I had a blood clot on my spine.
It was like an abnormal vessel that burst, and the blood got down to his nerves, and that's what caused the paralysis.
And I have to ask y'all, because you still are pressing on, you know, with all that y'all experience, what is the inspiration to get through your adversities?
Being able to breathe. And my kids.
We're not people who like give up really easy. We always just have this thing to just keep going. You know, hard times don't last, so just every day, just keep going.
Can you tell us more about your home life?
Well, now, in this situation, it's really no different because we still do what we have been doing before. The only thing that's really different is learning how to do it and maneuver and get...
A new norm.
Yeah, getting through it with the babies, with us. Because we're not just like people who should just like sit in the house. We like to get out, explore, And, you know, we just hope the injury is just something that is not going to hold us back. Our
Your
babies,
are
they keep us,
beautiful.
thank you. They keep us going, especially Karter. He's something.
Right before this happened, I was about to get an apprenticeship to be a mechanic, to fix on cars, because I love cars, and that's what I've been wanting to do my whole life. And this happened right before, so it's different because I can't work or do the job that I want to do. So she got to work all the time and take care of everything, and me and our kids. So we just try to do stuff to clear our mind. That's why we try to travel or try to sightseeing, just to see something different than what we see every day.
And it's a blessing to be alive every day, right? Yeah. Still in all, y'all are still blessed. You
The
see
biggest
that?
thing, though, is like going from being independent to kind of having
Dependent. And
To be dependent.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. Y'all still pushing through.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it all, you have great hearts and you're blessing others. So when you bless others, people want to bless you. You know that? So keep doing what y'all doing. You keep pushing on and stay positive. You know what I mean? And you'll get there. But with that being said, well, Huggies heard about your amazing story and heroic efforts, so they partnered with us to provide you with a whole bunch of baby supplies for your sons. Come on, bring it out the door for y'all and y'all babies, because we see what you do. Yes, look over there. And they are also giving you $15,000 to help with you and your family needs. Here you go. Keep being the light that you are. You keep pushing forward and keeping that positive attitude, and you will prosper. So thank y'all for joining us. And thank you for looking after the babies. All right, we'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.